All right. Good morning, everybody. What were we working on? What the hell am I? Oh, I'm in Townburg. All right, we need to go speak with Ulrich, it looks like. I don't. It says he's right up here. Let's go to the monastery waypoint. I just realized I forgot to put my leg brace bandage on. We're gonna do that while we're sitting here. I gotta. Get this done. I don't actually have a leg brace at the moment. I have a giant bandage that I'm using. What do you call them? Ace bandage? What do you call these things? The big, you know. At this point, I'm just wrapping my knee when I stream so that I can immobilize it, and I just forgot to do it this morning before I sat down because I've been running around doing chores this morning. Chris is still sleeping, so I was doing all the homestead stuff, checking on all the animals, feeding the cats. One of our baby chicks didn't make it. There was a chicken fight between two of the hens that wanted to get into where the mother was with her nest, and the ensuing fight crushed one of the little babies. It was only 2 days old, so the hen that we have right now only has one chick right now, so we moved her to her own separate enclosure. People who have never raised animals before, my brother and I have had some really good talks about this because, you know, they have, I don't know, like 1,000 head of cattle, I think, right now. I don't actually know how many they have. I would have to ask. But, you know, they got horses and ducks and chickens and cows and cats, and dogs and everything else. And, like, they've got, right now, they've got a lamb? It's not a lamb, it's a sheep who got caught out in really bad weather the winter before and got frostbite on his 2 hind hooves, and so he only has half of his hind hooves, so he can't walk. So he has his front hooves. So when he goes, he tilts himself up so that his head is pointed at the ground. And he lifts his butt up, and he walks around on his front limbs. But he's got these stumps on his back hindquarters, and the quality of life for that creature is horrible. And you have to question yourself: do we let it continue, or do you take care of it? The humane thing to do. But at the same time, he's a super sweet boy, and he's not in any pain. But those are little things, he constantly, like, they just have a cat right now. Like, I have my cat, who, Pippin, who's on medication right now. My brother just showed me they've got their inside-outside cat came home with an abscess on its leg. They don't know if it's a snake bite or a spider bite, and it's probably going to lose its foot. It's, there's always things. Nature is always trying to kill. Always. Louis C.K. has a bit about how we're the only species on the planet that has managed to get out of the food chain. And technically we're not out of the food chain. Anybody who's ever been to Africa, we're not out of the food chain. Go to the desert. Go to middle of the desert in the United States. Go to the deep jungle in South America, Latin America. We are not out of the food chain by that far. Or Australia, right, Thandar, exactly. You guys have all sorts of shit that wants to kill you. Snakes and spiders. Plants as well, yeah. Speaking of spiders, I went out to clean the litter box this morning. I don't think they're poisonous, but we have some, they're about 4 inches around. And I went to go tilt the litter box up to shuffle everything to the side, and it ran out from underneath the litter box and across my foot, and I about peed myself at 5:10 in the morning. You're not Ulrich. Ulrich is somewhere near. I bet he's upstairs. What time is it right now? No, it's nighttime. I better just rent a room.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Have you got a bed for the night?
All right. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price? Agree?
You won't convince me with that. You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud.
Oh wow, I made it on the second try and I only had to pay 205 out of 250. My speech has gotten quite good. What's up, Hector?
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. Your chamber is the one in the middle. Take care now.
You've got yourself another home. Does it show up on the map? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see it right now because of all the other icons.
Bloody Quicksilver.
TN Key says it does show on the map. Cool. What's up, Megan? Good morning, everybody else. Don't forget, we are live on YouTube and Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, head over to the YouTube channel because everything in between the streams happens over there. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, double dip if you can, please. We're pushing Twitch pretty hard this year. I'd like to end up with partner status by the end of 2025. We've got a long way to go, though. So, if you can, watch in both places. Typically, I'm live around 6 or 7 a.m. Central Time. Every single day. Sir, can I eat yet? Yeah, let's eat. Then we gotta hunt down Ulrich. I'm assuming he might be up in that bed next to me. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Alright, Ulrich, wakey wakey. I know I beat you up in combat, but it wasn't that bad.
What did Master Pfeiffer have to
You
say?
need to sleep for a week,
I
sir.
consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
Amalgam?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Can I talk to him about non-quest stuff? No, he's gonna go back to bed.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes looked without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can't. My eyes are just to imagine it.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
It's not wrong. There's bad luck, and then there's something else entirely.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But when you care to buy something before you go, or play a game, I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
What do you got?
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
Ooh. Books?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
Satisfied?
That's a poor offer.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Aye, that would do it.
Let's go stash this treasure map. I don't want to do treasures at the moment. We might do treasures... maybe we'll do treasures tomorrow. I've never done treasures. It might be worth it. What quest am I tracking that's got me going all the way over there? The Ratte Tourney. You can piss right off. I think we're going up to the monastery to talk to the overseer, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's not quite... Continuing the investigation in the overseer's office. Yeah, okay. Is he up top? Hi. All right, you lying thief.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground, a lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are
Oh,
you?
it worked.
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we ordered for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Very well. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Oh, the music gets all somber as soon as I finish. You guys remember in the 90s? There was those, like, monastic chanting. It got really popular for a little bit in the mid to late 90s. I remember, like, it was like chanting music. I wish I could remember what it was called. I'm gonna have to go Google this here in a few minutes. It's gonna drive me nuts now that I can't remember it. But it was like the mid 90s. Like, it became popular for a couple of years, right around the time that like Riverdance was really popular. Like, I remember there was, I think there was like, I know there was at least one disc that came out. Might have been 2 discs. TNK was like, I wasn't born then. Shut up, baby. The Gregorian chant stuff. That's the stuff I'm thinking of, Thindor. Thindar, not Thindor. Thindor! Door! TNK's like, I wasn't even a twinkle in my mother's eye. Daddy's eye. Mother's eye, daddy's eye. Now I'm gonna go look this up. Was it Gregorian chants? Yeah, so there's literally a Reddit thread. Oh, this is hilarious. Does anyone else remember the brief Gregorian chant craze of the mid-1990s? This is a Reddit thread. Oh, hang on. Enigma, yeah. Enigma was the group? Gotcha. Enigma was a German musical project founded in 1990 by Romanian-German musician and producer Michael Cretu.